Hillary Clinton. Ah! Ah! She's stuck in the Victorian political era where she thinks her presidential flirtations are driving us wild with retro lust, while she's flashing a little ankle, giving us the vapors, so she thinks. The other women in the race are going full frontal as they take entirely different approaches to presidential politics. It's no surprise Hillary is relying on the stale playbook her husband authored and mastered in the 90s. But we are long past the days of Bubba's buggery in the war room. Of course, we all want the sequel to her 2016 crash and Bernie Sanders, as if watching her lose a sure thing wasn't satisfying enough. We'd all like to reuse her delusion. Yeah. Well, Hillary sat down to bend the sympathetic ear of another irrelevant retread, Tina Brown, to break down her outdated, self-unaware worldview and how the gals on the go should thank her for losing. She quipped, "How does a woman stand up for herself on the biggest stage in the world without looking aggressive, maybe a little angry that somebody is behaving like that, being willing to go toe-to-toe when there are so few memories embedded in our collective DNA where women do that? Enough of the free-to-be-you-and-me fuddy-duddy 70s femme nonsense. That's more victimhood than equality." But, of course, she persisted, saying, "I think that my having gone through it last time should make it a little easier because a lot of what was done under the old double standard is more understood now." So she wants every ladybird who's running in the opposite direction to thank her for her disservice. She is so myopic and shallow, which makes the thought of her losing primary after primary and getting passive-aggressively eviscerated on debate stages that much more intoxicating. Woo! By the way, it wasn't her gender that kept her from the presidency. It was the dormant, deplorable voters she condescended to who held their noses and hate voted against her. The women who are running are known for their toughness, tenacity, and fearlessness, which may be their only worthwhile attributes.